I took one of my e-com clients from $0 to $1 million in 30 days. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 7 steps that I took to predictably get there. Now, we started this project in August of 2022. Now, the biggest issue that we had right off the bat is it's a brand new company. There's no credibility, there's no social proof, there's no testimonials, there isn't anything. So we had to map out this entire company, this entire process in order to figure out how are we gonna have an impact right off the bat. Which actually takes me right into step number 1, which is start with the end in mind. Okay, so when I was planning this out, I was thinking to myself, I really need to understand my client in order to know how I'm going to get them to want to actually make a purchase or invest at the end of this process. So I had to think about number 1, what did I want them to do? Okay, so obviously I wanted them to make an investment into this program. Number 2, how did I want them to feel? I want them to feel happy. I want them to feel certain. Okay, I want them to feel safe, right? So I thought about this throughout the whole process. And number 3, how committed did they need to be in order to make this investment? Did they need to be really committed? Like on a scale from 1 to 10, did they have to be a 10? Or could they be like a 6 and still do it? Was it that type of a program? Obviously it was a 10, but the whole point being I had to understand where my client was going to be at and what they needed to experience in order for them to actually make this investment. Step number 2, which is draft the keys to commitment. I knew there was 5 key things my client had to experience in the process in order for them to commit at the end. Those 5 things are credibility, alignment, certainty, feasibility, and simplicity. If they experience these 5 things, I knew that they would purchase in the end. Now guys, I go a lot deeper into all of these areas on my channel in other videos and future videos, so hit that subscribe button if this is something that you're interested in. All right, so step number 3, which is build your sales process using those 5 key things. You now know what 5 key things your client needs to experience throughout this process. Now we build our sales process to include all that, everything from our welcome emails and videos, our first call script, our video that they watch between the first and second call, the second call script, all of that will have these 5 key things layered into it to make sure they're experiencing the right thing. That's the change in language. We're talking about what the experience of what the client is going to be moving forward. So guys, step number 4, which is create your VSL. VSL meaning your video sales letter or the video you send people to from your ad. Okay, I'm not going to get too far into VSLs, but what we did here was we took our 5 keys that we knew that the client needed to experience and we started to build that into the video sales letter, mainly focusing though on the credibility of the opportunity in itself and then what that will allow them to do within their own life. So what the thing is, why it's great, and what it's going to allow them to do within their own life and how it's going to change their life, because we knew our clients, that's what they were looking for. Now, step number 5, which is put together the ad, right? We've worked backwards all the way throughout this process so far. Now we're getting to the ad and we're well versed on our client and what they need. Now, depending on, your actual product, your approach to the ad could be different, but with us, we took what we call an indirect approach, meaning that we were going to sell the person on why the opportunity is great. Okay, the opportunity itself isn't the thing particularly that actual person is looking for as they're scrolling through their feed or on YouTube or whatever the case might be. We have to convince them of why the opportunity is so great. So we focused our efforts on the ad of what this opportunity is, why it's so great, and then how it allows people to change their lives or live a certain type of lifestyle. Now, step number 6, which is we set up all of our email and text campaigns or automations. So just because somebody opts into your page doesn't mean that they're going to schedule a call. So you want to bring some of them back through your marketing or automation. So we set up value-driven emails. We would give them information about the business. We would give them testimonials. We would give them things along those lines and then ask them to book a call. We didn't do this every single time. Sometimes it was just value, but we'd always have somewhere or some way for them to book a call, even if we didn't highlight it directly. Okay? But we set that up to make sure that we can always pull people back that maybe didn't schedule a call for whatever reason, something happened during that process, and we made sure that to get them back and have them schedule a call with us. And step number 7, which is launch and adjust. Okay, we launched our ad and we started to adjust as we started to get data. Now, I made a list here of some of the main data points that we actually tracked. There was more than this, but these were the key things that allowed us then to make decisions on where we need to adjust in the process. I'm going to read them off to you. So number 1 is our click-through rate. So how many people actually click through from the ad to the page, our cost per click, opt-in conversions, booking conversions, call 1 conversions, video completion conversions, because we had a video between call 1 and 2, call 2 conversions, sales conversions, email open rate, email conversions, right? How many people actually converted into a call from the email. Okay, so we track all of these things to make sure that then we can adjust and make decisions so that we can optimize as quickly as possible. So guys, this is it. This is what we used to go from 0 to 1.13 million, actually is what the number was, in 30 days. Okay, from August 2022 until now, we've only been able to increase that number month after month because we keep on adjusting. And what was the biggest culprit in all of this is thinking about the actual experience of the lead and the clients that are coming through our pipeline. When we start thinking in terms of psychology and experience, the decisions we make become a lot better and more intentional. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about what we just went over today, and if you have any questions about anything. But as always, hope you got value from this, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.